Hello, board members. How are we doing this fine Thursday afternoon? Well, I hope, as it is Thursday, eventually we'll be getting to Azura's Dream. In the meantime, though, okay, perfect. In the meantime, though, we will be doing a little bit of Elden Ring. Just a smidge of the old Elden Run, just to get us by. I'm not in the mental state to deal with, getting over it right now. So we're gonna do a little bit of the Elden Run, something I can like, you know, play and like mentally comprehend. Because you just there's only so much brain melting capability you can take from getting over it before you got to take a break. Hopefully, we're finding a sweet spot on the mouse sensitivity now that it's going to give me enough movement to actually make jumps, but not so much move that I'm just constantly throwing myself off cliffs, or my character decides not to throw me off a cliff, as those are both things. Oh, shockeroo! Destiny 2 has a bunch of stuff on sale. Who would have guessed? Not a. I enjoyed the play style of Destiny and Destiny 2. I did not care for their business practices in every other regard. Nope. Nope, sure didn't. I thought Destiny 2 was kind of a huge step back, and then the fact that they've basically deleted everything out, all the changes that they made from Destiny 1 to Destiny 2 have now been retro changed. Just reaffirms that there was some bad choices going into Destiny 2. Which maybe it isn't their fault. I know they were part of Activision. Welcome, ladies Intra. Elden Ring? Are you alright, Elden Ring? Elden Ring? I'm gonna let that load. I gotta remember to turn this back on so that you can all hear the things and stuff and things. But yeah, the old Elden Ring. The old Elden Ring. Back at it again. The old Elden Ring. I am gonna not continue though. I have to load. I was messing around with my side character here. Just playing with things, seeing what I could actually get done with her. If I'm doing more of a speed run sort of thing, different ideas for different builds and what is magic like having and stuff like that. A very different style of character. Oh, and don't you worry. Don't you worry. Our friend whoop, whoop, is still here. Just waiting for more people to show up. Oh, yeah. And we left off with our glorious king, naked, here, showing dominance by standing on top of the mountain, posing victoriously over the red lightning dragon who just left in the middle of the fight for some reason. Why? I don't know, but they sure did. Oh, yeah. What's this? Ruler's Mask. Mask in the image of wizened sage. Customary dress among lords in a smaller nation. Increases faith. Such a mask illustrates the qualities of an ideal lord, chiefly wise and possessing a certain defanged geniality. One of the center of society often finds these qualities most expedient. That's a lot of words. And it would take her faith up by one. Huzzah. Anyway, here's Roger's helmet. Or hat, I guess. Welcome, Ika. Rip, yeah. Rip Itchney. Unfortunately, due to what is only arguably the most insane, absolutely insane use of an Olam fruit or whatever, we lost Itney, and it's quite depressing. Let's see Roger's hat. Glintstone Sorcerer Roger's pointed hat, a sign of a heretical practitioner, strengthens Glintstone sorcery skills. Roger spent his entire life behaving with utter detachment. No one noticed the anger, grief, regret, or fear that existed along with it. Wow. Apparently, Roger was quite the deep one. Roger? Oh yeah, let's see. Sorcerer strengthens glintstone sorcery skills. Oh, I didn't even notice that there's actually a poise description for this stuff. Oh, that's interesting. 27 poise. I like that they added that as an actual straight number now instead of a vague concept. Let's see. Luxurious robe worn by lords in a smaller nation. Its fine blue mantle serves to protect its wearer's status. Serves to prove its wearer status. Prove its wearer status. But yeah, we were wearing this before. And Roger stuff says the same thing as his last one, so. Okay, yeah, it looks like the same. I need to watch the one bonk man video. Oh yeah, that would be that's really interesting. PB Poo Poo, welcome Hilda guys. I wasn't sure why you posted that, Ika. If you were just like, did you want me to try to do that, or did you just think it was interesting? I was very confused there. Serve the god that first holds the power of the crucible life. Primordial form of the Erd tree, strengthen aspects of the crucible incantations. Crucible incantations. Okay, in time, the strength shown by these knights. Okay, yeah. Okay, so there wasn't anything special here. I just thought it was interesting. Okay, I wasn't sure if you were trying to like subtly hint that I should do the thing, or if it was more of just hey, look at this cool thing. Yeah, apparently Roger was a very deep person, hiding all of their actual feelings about things. Which is sad. So sad. Take the slowly restores HP. I don't even know if it's doing anything for us anymore, honestly. Cerulean Tears. Okay, raises strength by 5. That's not bad. Faith by 5 and Dex by 5. I mean, we could just take more Dex. I don't know if any of these are enhances attacks on horse and guard counter. Final hit on chain attacks. It says charge attacks. Stamina reducing attacks against blockers. It's counter attacks unique to thrusting weapons. Raises attack power of bows and bolts. So this is probably the one you would want to use if you're doing a bow build, right? Which from what I understand is completely a thing. Potency of sorceries. It says roars and breath attacks. Raises poise. Wow, that's a straight 14 raise on poise. Is attack power with equipment load. Reduces damage and impact of headshots. Is attack power when HP is low. Critical hits restore HP. Critical hits FP. Constantly attracts enemies' aggression. Disturbing likeness of a man whose eyes have been gouged out. The corners of his mouth are upturned in an almost flirtatious manner. Constantly attracts enemy aggression. It is said the man, named Shabriri, had his eyes gouged out as punishment for the crimes of slander, and with time, the blight of the flame frenzy came to dwell in the empty sockets. Weird. Huh. So I guess it causes madness, so everyone just gets mad at you and wants to punch you. Odd. Very strange. Enhances guard counters. Let's see, what is that one dragon? I don't even know what the one dragon spews at us. I was thinking I'm going to go fight those last 2 dragons that we have to deal with. Maybe we just do a dex raise and, like, let her be. Well, let's just raise dex and get some extra damage potential. Oh, yeah, we're still in the Atlas Plateau. Hey, everyone, how are you all doing? I'm doing pretty well. How are you, Hildegeist? Hopefully the school and such has not gotten you too down. Okay. Now, I know one thing I was interested in doing was getting over here and getting a map piece finally. But this area has been nothing but odd things happening to us since I've arrived here. Oh, you aren't dead. You were just sleeping in a really weird position. Also, you're by yourself, which is odd. Oh, no, there's the rest of them. They're all just sleeping along this road, I guess, for ambush purposes. Filet Mignon, welcome. How's it going, friendo? Filet, were you one of the ones I was talking to about the Shiriri grapes are actually his eyes? Yes, we've found multiple Shiriri grapes and Shiriri things now. I'm good. Working on my chapter. Oh, okay. But yeah, Flay, were you one of the people I was talking to about like forced military service when you're in high school, like in parts of Europe? Because I know I was talking to somebody about Carl Gustav and SMGs, and I can't remember who it was. I can't remember if it was you, or if it was Chiang Marai. Someone who I was talking to was talking about their military training and some of the stuff they used. Nope, I don't think so. Oh, all right. Can't remember who that was. But yeah, I was just thinking that because Call of Duty Warzone recently added a new SMG that's the Carl Gustafsson SMG, so. Which I find funny because they're adding World War II weapons right now, and that's a World War II weapon, which is why it blew my mind that those were still around. But yeah, the Shiburi grapes, I think we've got both. Assuming he only has 2 eyes. I just don't know where they got put. Because we have the Shiburi grape, and then we also have the madness thing. Is it in here? No. This one? Oh, this one, yeah. Doing all right. I ran out of meds, so brain doing the weird. Oh no! Well, just, you know, always think a little, just take an extra moment to think about things. But yeah, we got the fingerprint grape, eyeball of the night Vike, inflamed yellow, and then we have the yellowing, oozing eyeball of the infirm. Surface is shriveled and the inside is squishy, not unlike a large overripe grape. Give to the blind maiden to guide her to the distant light. Yeah. So we got both of these. But I'm doodling now and it's fun. Oh, okay. Oh, did you ever do that combat duck you were talking about? But yeah, Flay, so what are you up to? How you doing? They're ADHD meds, so thinking is the thing that doesn't work. Right. Well, just remember, like, you're low on meds. You're kind of off your meds a little bit. So just remember, everything should have an extra maybe thought through before you do anything wacky. I have 2 of the perfume things. Okay. Australia does have military service for all men, but you do have the option to spend that time doing civil service. I was at Red Cross as a paramedic. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, my grandfather was a medic in Korea. He was an interesting fellow and had some pretty funny stories. Yeah, he was he was blind in his right eye because he got shot with a BB gun, and then he faked his way into the military, went to Korea, got put in the front lines as a medic, saved a bunch of lives, got a bunch of medals, and then they found out when he got wounded from that incident that he was blind in his right eye, so they took him off of medical and put him as a general soldier until the end of the war. I didn't do the combat duck yet? Oh, okay. I was just curious. I hadn't heard anything about it. Tremble when close to death root. And we still haven't had this B-side do anything for me, which I don't care for. It's very frustrating. Oh, okay. I guess now that we got a few people here, you know what it's time for, everybody. Hold on. It's time for... Just a word for paramedic, because I couldn't remember, and Google said, ambulance man. Sure, sounds about right, man. But yeah. So everyone know what time it is? It is officially time to... rip into it like a raptor rips into a goat. Dr. Pepper, Dark Berry, limited edition, Jurassic World tie-in. Oh, that ASMR. Rip into the goat. Dr. Pibb, no, it's not Pibb Extreme. It's not Mr. Pibb, it's Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper. Man in the Krakenwagen. Yeah, exactly. The man in the Krakenwagen. He was the man in the Krakenwagen on the front lines. All right. Let's go talk to this lady, which I think is the lady from Laurel of the Lakes who gave us the invitation to the manor?
I've been waiting for you. I knew you had the stuff of champions. I hereby invite you to the Volcano Manor. Take my hand. and have audience with my mistress.
Oh. Oh, all right.
Beforehand, I will pray that you follow the same path as Lady Tanith.
Is she just teleporting us there? We're getting teleported. Almost, Hilda. Der man im Krankenwagen. Which word is wrong? Well, die is der, and also the arranging of the words. Oh, we are in Volcano Manor now. Cool, she just brought us here. I assume you are the lady of whom I need to be talking to, Tanith? Lady Tanith? Ooh, look, they've got their own table. Oh, is this actually a lift? Is this actually an elevator? No, I guess not. That would have been cool, though. It looks like an elevator. Look at this big, beefy man. Look at him.
Brave Tarnished. Welcome to the Volcano Manor. I am Tanith, the proprietress of this house. Raya spoke well of you, a warrior of promise.
Mm-hmm.
She said, perhaps you are prepared to make a commitment.
To make a
Will you
commitment.
join us here at the Volcano Manor and resist the tide? Why accept the burden of their grace, or be fooled by the dogmatic ramblings of the fingers? Rise with us against the
Oh, okay, so they also hate the Erd Tree. I don't think so.
That is unfortunate. Raya will be disappointed, but I won't twist your arm. Now, time for you to leave, I should think. Let this intersection of our paths be the last.
Wait, what? Also, die is in the correct article. Krankenwagen, it's there. German be hard. Yeah, well, I mean, English is hard. Lots of languages are hard.
What's this? Have you reconsidered the prospect of rising with us against the Erd Tree?
All right, sure. Let's see what it is.
Your decision is most welcome. Now you belong to the Volcano Manor family. The drawing room
Ribbon of the goat.
Make yourself comfortable.
A drawing room key. Okay.
The drawing room is through the hall. Use the key I handed you to make yourself comfortable.
Okay. I guess we are on our way. I'm gonna go in a completely random direction now, okay? Door is blocked shut. Oh, there's the drawing room. I guess I did go in the right direction. Is this the right room? There's just a dead body in here. It has a perfume bottle on it. Oh, I can't attack. Wait, what? Did this wall just open? Oh, there's just... Oh, it's a snail. And it's angry. Not a friendly snail. What? I want to activate the grace first? I did activate it, didn't I? Please? Wait. Is there a second grace? I did activate the one over here. This one? Yeah, rest at side of grace. Just for you, Hildegeist. I'll sit down, just in case. Just in case. Just in case the side of grace. But yeah, I did that before I even talked to anybody. Yeah, I always get that side of grace first. Oh, okay, you can go into multiple rooms with the drawing room key. Or are these all considered drawing rooms? And they were just lazy and connected them all via the same key. Okay, well that one wall disappeared just by us walking up next to it. Are any of you in such a way that you also will disappear if I walk by you? No. Apparently not. Okay, so only that one is shut. I guess we're gonna probably circle around and unlock it from the other side. Oh, it's... what's her face? Oh, here's some people. So we got... Recussant Finger. Letter from Volcano Manor. Okay. So we know you. We don't know you. And we know you.
Ah. Oh, it's you, is it? Well, nice to see you again. So you've been invited as well, I see. Then we're comrades in arms henceforth. You watch my back, and I'll watch yours. Yes?
Okay.
I can tell. You're wondering about Lanya. Well, you see, after much internal debate, I've come to realize revenge is not the answer.
Oh.
According to Lady Tanith, I've got the stuff of champions. And champions, ironic as it is, are oft forced to walk a tainted path. It hit me like a bolt from the blue that my former thoughts were simple naivety.
Are you being mind controlled?
My heart weeps for Lanya. That unfortunate incident was a cruel twist of fate indeed. But succumbing to the pain and sadness caused won't make me a champion, will it? Lanya knows this, I'm certain. Fate has laid hard roads for us both, but such is true of any road trod by champions. I always resented these hands, their pale complexion, a far cry from any warriors, the shame of House Hoslow, but that won't be the case for long. They'll be darkened by grit once I've set out on the path of champions. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood, after all.
Okay, so we ran into this guy in the lakes of Larnia, and his best friend had been murdered by one of the members of this house, and he came to get revenge, and now that he's here, apparently he's decided to join them.
I always resented these pale that won't
Instead of seek revenge for his friend, he decided to just join them. I don't know if he's a coward or if he's being mind controlled. Maybe he realized that he was on the losing side of the battle and decided just to switch sides because why not? I don't know why he did what he did, but that's really strange. I'm wondering if it's a setup. Like he's pretending to join them to infiltrate them and then destroy them from within or something. Oh, look, it's Radon. You know, the guy I beat up.
You. What in heaven's name are you doing here? The Volcano Manor is a pit of recusants who spit at grace and hunt their own kind. I hope you understand the weight of my words. Well, as long as you understand what you're saying. I thought you were tarnished, bred by virtue. Perhaps playing that part led you to your doubts, I wonder. But know that the path you walk is blasphemy and leads only to a miserable death. Before you consider hunting any of your own kind, think on that.
Okay.
This blasphemous path leads only to a pitiful. Before you consider hunting any of your own.
All right. I mean, I was mostly in it for the food, but I mean, I wasn't really planning on killing anybody for no reason, as I've continued to not do. I guess. Okay. Now you've had one hidden wall, I basically just have to check them all. I know Elden Ring knows that, and that's why I'm having to do it. And that's why they did it, and yeah. Hello.
Again, brave Tarnished. As a scout, I am pleased to see you again here at the volcano.
Rip into the goat.
Under Lady Tanith's guidance, may you tread the path of valor.
Okay.
Brave Tarnished under Lady Tanith.
Okay, so I guess we've exhausted all of our communication options with these people. Okay, this door wasn't... Oh, I can open it. Wait, I can? Oh, I guess this isn't the same door as what's in there? Or it is, but it can only be opened from the other side, apparently. Never mind. All right. What a unique, specific choice that was. I don't know why they chose that, but they did. Good for them. Also, I don't mind breaking all of the furniture. They seem like they're jerks. Yeah, it's not this room. Like, this has got to be one of the worst. Okay, block shut from the other side. Okay. I mean, these people are actively aware that what they're doing is really bad and just doing it anyway for fun, I guess. Cannot be opened from this side. Okay, there's definitely one we got to circle back around on. Okay. Okay. But, So, everybody. Now, Hildegeist is doodling. She's doodling whatever she's doodling away on. Filet Mignon, what are you up to? Hmm? What occupies your time as you listen to me prattle about in the background? Like some sort of child. A child talking very vigorously about his Pokemon cards. Lady Central, what are you up to? And Ika, you said you're working on your next chapter? Oh, you're also playing Elden Ring. Oh yeah, you've beaten it though, right? And like gone back and you're doing like multiple builds and stuff like Hildegeist has done? Am I correct in that? Okay. We also found the front door. Hopefully we're closer to the map piece. I'm making dinos. Oh, okay. I assume you're making like clay dinos or... Oh, Mount Gilmore. Ooh, there's a lot of dead bodies here and I don't care for that. Oh, and a giant. Wait, is this dead body... Oh, it's one of the robots. Okay. More or less, I'm playing through it without leveling up. Oh, right. Okay, yes. That makes sense. How's that going? Are you liking it? Like, have you figured out a good scheme to actually make yourself competitive? Is it more about, like, leveling up weapons? Or, like, the right mix of items to eat and drink? Or character building dinos? I mean... I don't know what that means, Ika. What do you mean by character building? I mean, she's not... Are you working in, like, some part of the building? And... doo-doos? What? Are you growing actual, like, DNA reconstructed dinos from, like, amber? Like, what? I mean, what? I'm invaded by Inquisitor Gaziza. Oh, hi. Oh, that's a weird-looking weapon you got there. Oh, you're doing a thing. Oh, okay. Alright, that was a choice. Oh, you have like infinite poise. You have all the poise. Hi. Oh, okay, it has a follow-up. That's brave. That's an interesting weapon you've got there. Oh, he's poisoned though. He's already poisoned. Nice. Okay, I think we've got this. As long as I don't get too cocky. Okay, there we go. That was weird. And we got his weapon. That might be the most one-to-one weapon get of all time. Now, at some point, you have to either bonk the dinos really hard to make them join your side or shoot them with sleepy arrows. Ah. It's going well so far. There are talismans to help with damage, and because you have basically no health, it doesn't matter what negate effects they have. Oh, okay. Fidget spinner axe? Yeah, kinda. That's what it looked like. No, they just love my natural appeal and join my side voluntarily. Okay, so what is this? What is it called? Or like... Great iron wheel lined with flesh-flaying blades. Device of torture used by Inquisitor Giza. Giza? I'm going to go with Giza so as not to confuse this with the Pyramid of Giza. Giza. As the wheel spins, it causes severe pain and blood loss. The design was adopted for use as the iconic weapon wielded by the Iron Virgins. Oof. Don't like that. Unique skill, spinning wheel. Strike the wheel against the ground to set it spinning at top speed. Hold it to keep the wheel spinning. Can be used while walking to push the armament into enemies. Ah, so it's a weed whacker. And causes 70 blood buildup? That's brutal. It could cast doubt. Wow, it also has some really good high guard defense on it. Crazy. And only requires 28 strength. That's actually not too bad. Maybe we'll use that in our, like, more... The heavy bonk when we get, Moroskoth, last of the Lumberjackians in here. Oh, I can actually attack now. I forgot about that. Ooh, Smithington level 6. I don't think I have too many of those. Okay. Anything? Nothing? Okay, so this area also seems to be a dead end now. Odd. Odd, odd, odd. Because we went through all this and then got invaded, so I think we're good. Oh, so Filet... So for you, are you using like one of those, the heavy weight talismans so you can carry like... You can wear super strong gear? Does that help at all, or is that really not relevant? Wow, only 12,000? Like the... Or, I almost said the wrong catchphrase. Ripping, or tear into the goat, or rip into the goat, rip into the goat. I almost said the wrong catchphrase there. I was almost extremely unprofessional, everybody. I wanted to check something. Oh no, I wanted to keep that so I can double up on it, but... Crystal Sword, Guardian Sword, Warhawk's Talon, and... Okay, I don't have one. Apparently there's this really, really good straight sword that's called, like... Nobleman Straight Sword or something like that. And I was wondering if I had one. But I don't. I have the Lord Sworn Straight Sword, not the Noble Straight Sword. Apparently it has like a customized moveset that's actually very good. Oh yeah, what is it? Oh, Faith, right. Oh, this was the other thing. Katana Forged from the Gravitas. Skill originated from the Alabaster Lores. Stone, thrust the armor into the crown. Oh, that's what it does. See, I was wondering about this. Intelligence 18. I don't remember how much intelligence I have. Armor doesn't seem to do much because of the low health, so I'm only really focusing on weapon upgrades. Problem is I'm not quite sure which weapons are good for my restrictions, because I haven't done my research. Ah, okay. Well, Ika just over in the Discord posted a thing about, posted a thing about a guy running around naked, one-shotting bosses. So that might be a place you can kind of maybe steal some ideas for like a low armor build. And then see if you can't turn those around. That's what those hats were for. Someone just dropped off a bunch of hats at the end of the desk and said, indicated they were for me. I had assumed, I didn't know what they were for. I was going to use the redeem for hats off to you for putting on my sunglasses. But the fact that I had special delivered hats here, I guess that means I'm going to wear the hats. So let me go get a hat. All right. Let's start with this one. Oh, good. Okay. Let's, all right, everybody. I am now some sort of cute fox demon from the fox demon dimension, aka Inuyasha. How's it look? How we doing? Is it good? Is it centered? Looks a little off. There we go. As you can see, I have a gigantic head, so this thing barely fits. But yeah. Wait. Maybe it's better if I hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can't. I don't have a comb. Hold on. Is it better if I do it this way? Oh, it went away. I don't have a comb with me to fix it.
Holy cow.
Is that company issued? I don't know. I'm assuming it was probably found in the Lost and Found. But yeah. So we're wearing this hat, I guess, tonight. So yeah, we're just a cute fox demon from Inuyasha. Don't remember what its name is, though. Wait, unknown to deliver a slash of such ferocity that the impact is said to resemble the crash of a falling meteor. See, I was interested in this because I'm wondering if it actually has good poise break, or if it's just lore. If it's just lore, that's actually pretty depressing. I would like it. I mean, until it gets swapped. Well, yeah, but then someone else has to pay for that. I can't pay for my own. Oh, well, yeah. Here you go. Yeah, but this Maniac Ore Blade sounds cool. It just, I don't want to drop, 9 levels into intelligence to be able to use it? And the blood loss is 50, which isn't like anything crazy. It's fine, just not anything crazy. I don't know if I'm getting bored with these weapons or if they just don't feel good to me anymore or what. The double scythes I've seen some people use, which seems funny to me. Not that I'm opposed to it per se, it's just very funny to me. Because these are clearly not one-handed weapons, and I feel like if I use them too long, Ikka's head will explode in frustration. Probably something that will happen to me at some point while I'm playing getting over it, so maybe it's fair that it happens, but... Can I... Okay, there we go. Okay. I mean, he handles it very well for what should be a two-handed weapon. Oh, that's what I have on there. Or it comes with spinning slash. Hi-yah! Okay. So that's interesting, but it's not really what I'm going for. Not to mention they're not war scythes. Yeah, we have one war scythe. Where is it? This I think. These are commonly used by this meter. No. I could have sworn I had one. Oh wait, maybe it's this? No. I know I had one of these that says that, has that as the description. Slipping through an enemy's guard, capable of striking fear in the heart of foes. Yeah, no. Maybe I don't. I thought I had one. Maybe it was one I read online or something. Spear, iron spear. It must have been one I read online. Oh well, not a big deal. All right, let's go explore the back of this mansion, I guess. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. Let's go find out what's in the back of the thing. Okay. What? That horrendous serpent. Praetor Rykard? Wait, who's talking right now? What? Hello? I probably legitimately missed that attack, but I'll take it. A budding horn. Okay. We're definitely off the allowed area. We have wandered away from the tour. Oh, okay. Okay. Are you guarding one of these walls that are in fact secret? I feel like these are blank enough, generic enough walls that one of these could be a secret wall. Oh, that's got to be a secret wall, right? Or is it just weird architecture that we run into from time to time? Wow, what? Where did you two slimy fellas come from? I'm gonna turn you escargot, cause I gotcha. Okay, I guess this isn't a thing. Unless this is the one legendary, it takes 50 hits to open it one. Is that what that is? Nomadic cookbook? Nothing? Ah, okay, this was imaginary. Okay. Depraved perfumer Carman. Oh, is that the one guy? Wait, why did I just... No, don't do that. No, that's a different one? Oh, okay. Okay, so... But now the question becomes, who was talking and telling us to kill such and such? No. Okay. Well, that was way back here at the beginning. Because we have the basement to go into. Wait, is this something? Okay, can't break any of this. It's probably that one ghost guy upstairs that shows up sometimes. Oh, is there a random ghost that shows up? Maybe that's who it was. Because it didn't happen the first time we came in here. Let's see. Alright, well, we have the basement to go into. We're at about a half a level, I think. Oh, no, we're not even quite half a level. Oh, is that another one of these? It is. Is there anything else in here, though? He is down the hall upstairs. Okay. Okay, I guess not. Outside the room you came in from. Oh, okay. No. I was in the middle of my dodge animation. I saw the animation start. There's absolutely no reason that shouldn't have landed. Oh, the delayed? The rarely seen delayed combo. That's impressive. Okay. Okay. You gonna teleport? Nope, you're just charging me. Got him. First try. Alright. Oh, Bloodhound Claws. And a fireproof dried liver. What an odd thing to get from that. He doesn't strike me as someone who needs fireproofing. What are these claws? Large curved claws by the Bloodhound Knights. The curve allows the weapon to slip through an enemy's guard. Bloodhound step, so I assume it causes 60 blood buildup. Okay, cool. Now I can go double Wolverine? Does it do its own? Oh, okay, it does. Those aren't actually that fast. I mean, the blood buildup's good, though. 60 blood buildup's pretty high. For a default, anyway. Oh. We found another grace point. And a church we can mess up. Where am I, by the way? Okay, there is a map point just outside. Not the one I was going to before, but a map point. So, since I'm a member of this, does this just want me to invade other people? And try to kill them? And then do I bring back, like, something I got from them to increase my status with the group? Oh, hi. Oh, it's little... I don't even know what these are. And I've been poisoned. Snake men? They're like... I guess it's a snake, yeah. In their short form like this, they look more like a Gila monster or something, not like a snake, but in their long form, they're definitely snakes. Can I craft? Yeah, I can. Let's get rid of that real quick. Okay. We're in a very interesting area suddenly. Oh, would you look at that? Apparently we need to be on the other side of whatever this is. Okay, fun. Horse? I can't horse. I can't horse. Oh. Looks like you can go down there some. Do some lava parkour. Lava level, everybody? It's the lava level? Wait, why is the... Oh, there's a down here. Okay, that makes more sense. So I'm assuming going up was probably... Ah, yes, to the fire. Yeah, you know, the fire level. It's not an open world event, you know, action thing if you don't go to the fire world at least once. Oh, but that was weird. No, no. I'm stuck. I am actively stuck. I'm stuck on nothing. There's nothing to my right that was causing me not to being able to roll. I literally got stuck on nothing. Fun. Rip into the goat. That was weird. Why did that all pop up? It does not traditionally pop up like this. Oh, he's big and snaking. Oh, I can backstab him. Oh, I almost backstabbed him off the cliff. Oh, he just... That's not what I expected him to do there. Okay. Blood buildup got him. Character building fire? No, no, not yet. Not yet. Probably eventually, but not yet. Okay, so there's a burnt guy, I guess. Oh, poisoned guy. So you got like acided? Okay, dog down. Thin beast bone. Okay. Okay, there we go. So much thin beast bones and a fur calling finger remedy. It's too late, Zentra. Lane's already experienced it. Oh no. He got shot? You said you were going to have him happen? He was going to get shot? Oh, what is that? Oh, it's an Iron Maiden. We haven't dealt with one of those in a hot minute. Oh my god, we do 0 damage to it? Oh, we can reverse. I don't remember that. No, you can't. You gotta be kidding me. He went from a grapple into a grapple? Really? At least our hit points is enough such that... Oh, apparently we got stun locked there. Right. Next chapter, probably, yeah? Alright. Rip into the goat. Okay, so for this one... I want to check something. Okay, we're still in light. Or medium, I guess. Now, for this one, I'm going to try the standard damage as opposed to slashing damage like we have been using. Okay, that did a bit more damage than our other sword. And when he got frozen. And he fell. I forgot these the great swords have so much more stagger damage on them than the Can you see me? You can. Okay, cool. Well. Oh, the dog got out of the... And I'm being poisoned. Oh, he's throwing poison acid? Really? I would have never guessed he could throw poison acid. That's obnoxious. Now he's dead. It's okay, everybody. It's okay. Now he's dead. Okay. Well, that did a little bit more damage, but I don't know if I would say that's anything to write home about. Okay, I guess. I kind of humbly disagree, but alright. Oh, that's what you were doing. Oh, a dog showed up, apparently. Whoa. Oh, the animation started for the dodge. You have to let the dodge go off if it starts. That's incredibly frustrating. The dodge animation started. I saw him bend over to start the dodge, and then he came out of that to get hit. Feel a little robbed on that one. Yeah, this isn't doing much better. Let's try the great swords. See if that's any better. Or the great curved swords. See if that's any better. Oh, we're heavy load, though. It's about the same. Oh. He did not... Wow. I feel... I can't craft. I can't craft because he's still alive. Unbelievable. Hello, guys. Welcome back. Beyblade, let it rip. Stand back and let me rip it. Wait, what? Excuse me, what did you just say to me? Absolutely refusing to stand back and let you rip it. It's not enough. What about the this? Okay, that's enough. I can just take off my arm guards and that'll be enough. Okay. Yeah, those things are pretty bonkers though. I don't know how I feel about them, generally speaking. They look super cool, but I think they're a little too damage resistant. Okay, so another one. Did he jump up here or? Oh, he does jump up here. Okay. That's not what I expected to happen. All right. Okay, now he's just dead. Okay, so I can just jump down here without any major issue. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, I just need this dog to come over here. Man, they are not wrong when they say that this Bloodfang sword is one of the best weapons, one of the best dex weapons in the whole module. They are not wrong. Holy cow. This, I'm gonna do this. Okay. That did pretty good damage. Again, nothing like to write home about. Oh, but that was very silly of you. Oh. Getting the snakes, though. The snakes are the thing you want to hit. Oh my god. No, it's doing... No, roll away from it, idiot. Oh, it did actually chase me there. I'm surprised. Ooh, I got out of the way. I actually read it that time. It went backwards? Oh, are you coming forward now? You are. Committed? Oh, got it. Okay. Whew. See, that's only worth 3,000 XP. I feels like it should be worth more than that. As tough as those are, they feel like they should be worth more than 3,000. That's not much. Especially at this point, where I need more than 10 times that amount to... Well, there's a bunch of them. More than 10 times that amount to actually get a level. Oh, there is something up here. It's kind of dumb that this giant enemy can spin around so freely, but then your own attacks get caught on walls all the time. Yeah, that's a huge advantage. That's well known. FromSoft has literally come out and said, like, yeah, the enemies cheat, so don't feel bad if you, like, exploit on them. The enemies cheat, just whatever it takes to win is perfectly fine by us. Like, they know it's a broken system. They're not fooling themselves or anybody else for that matter. The dog. Okay. I don't know who's throwing that, so I can't, like, stop it. Oh, I thought maybe that if I hit that, something would happen, but no. No such luck. Ooh, it's a swordstone key thing. We've got, I think, 16 of those. Okay, guy with a spear. Guy with a giant head. Ooh, a guy to ambush us. I think that guy's dead, but it's hard to tell for sure. A lone lizard man on a bridge is probably a trap. Ah, look, there's 2 of these flying lizard men are going to attack me when I go across the bridge, I bet. Not these ones specifically, but I mean 2 flying lizard men are probably going to attack me if I try to go across the bridge. Stone sword key was lost. Oh, it's another one of them. Well, okay. Are you friendly or something? It does not seem to have its, like, motion detectors activated, so I'm gonna sneak by. Just gonna sneak by in here. Oh, now it suddenly becomes activated. That was strange. Oh, were you, like, guarding them or something? Oh, God. Get out of the acid. I guess it's like a sulfuric acid, where it's both poisonous and acidic. I guess from the volcano? Is that what the logic there probably is? They're trying to use some amount of science. So is now, okay, now the question is this going to be something I can actually use or want to use? Or is this literally going to be another, like, faith weapon? Or, like, is this Artorias Leaves? Is this going to be another Artorias Leaves? Crimson Amber Medallion +1. Okay, this might be something we can use. What does this do? Greatly raises maximum HP. Okay, so that's actually something decent for us for once. Cool. I now have more HP. Fun. Alright. So that was actually decent. Oh, it is having a little fit down here, huh? It's fine. That's okay. I got the thing I needed from you, so I'm going to leave now. You stay in there. I'm going to come out here, then we'll never see each other ever again. But just like when my great-great-great-grandfather went to the store to get cigarettes. Never came back, everybody. Oh, this guy's gone. He just pieced out, eh? That's a really strange ambush you just threw. Why would you... That's very strange. Hello? Hello? How do I get up there? I guess I'd have to be on top and then drop down to it? Is it even worth it? Oh, this is another one of the perfumers. Oh, it's going to be one of them. Does he have infinite dogs with him again? I bet he does. Oh, fire. Really? I bet he has... Oh, or wait, are these things all going to stand up and start attacking me too? It's hard to say what exactly is going to happen here. There's a lot of possibilities. Oh, we actually got a backstab off. Oh, he actually took significant damage there. We can stun him with the jump attacks? Oh, he loses. Oh my god. Oh, there's the dog. There's the dog. A little late, though. Great Omen, man. Omen Killer Cleaver? Oh, I would have never guessed we were going to get that. Let's go. Let's absolutely go. Oh, man. I bounced off the wall. I think I hit him on the way up, and it counted as like a flying knee, and it knocked him down. That was actually awesome. I've never had that happen before. That was really cool. Ooh, secrets? Secrets. No secrets. Yeah, I just gave that guy a flying Muay Thai knee is what happened there. Wait, what? Wait, where did you come from? Idiot? What are you doing? Alright, so now that we're outside of the like, bosses, I'm gonna go back to, like, the easy-to-use weapons. These are a little bit more friendly for what we're doing now. More secrets back here, perhaps? No. Does look a lot like Bloodborne, though. Does look a lot... I'm getting a very Bloodborne vibe from this area. Ooh, wait, is this a... Oh, there's an open door here suddenly. What? I must have missed this before. Okay, this feels like a trap. Erd Tree Seal. Now, is that a talisman or is that a key to something? Is it a key item? Eineman? No, it is a seal? Or a talisman? Wait. What? A formless sacred seal decorated with the Erd Tree crest, once the focus of religion in the lands between. Even though the Elden Ring is shattered and the Erd Tree has dulled from its former radiance, earnest faith continues to hold the answer. It's a shield? It's a faith weapon. What? 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 What is it? Huh. Okay, even our character is like, I don't know what this is. Why are you asking me to do this? Okay. The blade of this huge, loathsome cleaver comprises a row of amputated omen horns, weapons of slaughter wielded by omen killers. The hideous horns cause blood loss, adding vibrant colors to the ongoing mayhem. And has wild strikes. Needs 23 strength, which I'm only 3 levels away from. That's not too bad. It casts faith spells. Everything is a faith weapon. Yeah, every boss weapon I've gotten has basically been a faith weapon for a long time now. I think the only one that hasn't been that I've been sort of interested in was the, that katana is an intelligence build. I think both the katanas are, the magic ones. But outside of that, it's been a lot of faith build weapons. Well, did anybody see that YouTube thing I posted over in the, I think the water cooler section? Where it's a literally like what every quest in Elden Ring is like. He walks up, he's like, I need an item. You go get the item and bring it back to him. He's like, I'm going to continue on with this special item you gave me. You find him later. He's like, I have killed myself with the special item you gave me. Here, take my weapon. It's for faith builds. And he just throws it off screen and walks away. Ribbon to the goat. Okay. All right, well, that's fun, I guess, everybody. We did the thing. But our great king can continue his journey. It still amazes me that this is still, by the way, the base module. This is not DLC we've been exploring. All of this is in the base thing. Your base $60 gets you all of this. I swear I'm not an elk. Welcome. How's it going? How's the old England treating you? Have you had any Yorkshire gold? Which I only know of because of the Spiffing Brits. The England's favorite YouTuber? Or at least as he would say it. Oh, we're actually we're only 6,000 away from another level. Imagine how crazy the DLC would be. Oh yeah, the DLC is either going to be... It's either going to be insane or it's going to be completely disappointing. What? How do I get over to that? I mean, what? What? I don't know what you think England is. Also, what is that? Also, what is what? What is that is incredibly vague. Because there's a good chance, depending on what you're looking at and talking about, I don't know either, so... You tell me which thing, and I'll try to explain it. From what I understand of England, it's a place where they eat a lot of fish, it rains every day, and everyone drinks tea in various ways. And gets offended apparently by Americans. Yeah, Yorkshire Gold is a tea. It's a brand of tea. Yorkshire is a tea, and then gold is a variety of their tea. Am I going to be able to make this jump? I probably can't, right? Am I supposed to drop down from above or something? That seems way too far to jump. But I don't have anywhere else to go. I guess I could just drop off here. Work my way back around up this way, I guess. Oh, we're at the bottom of the bridge. This circles back to the bridge we couldn't cross before. Or the other option is I guess I can go this way and jump across and then maybe go over there and start making my way up to raise the bridge. That's probably the other option, right? Okay. Oh my god, we actually made that jump on the first try. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Oh, it's a stone sword key. Great. No, we need to talk after I finish my match. What are you playing? Huh? You playing some tennis? Or you playing some, what is it? Smite? League of Legends? What are we doing? No horse right? Yeah, I'm technically, I think, indoors. And the horse's, claustrophobia would kick in. Smite? Nice. Who you playing as? Leonardo or, Slipknot Face? Those are the only two heroes I know are confirmed to be inside the module. Okay, so there's an item over there. Oh, it's Pots. We're here. I don't want to fight Pots. I legitimately feel bad about Ares. Oh, okay. I legitimately feel bad when I fight the Pots now, because I know that they've been like kidnapped and dragged away from their home and forced into labor. We need to talk about how you saw Yorkshire. How you say Yorkshire? I'm saying it the same exact way as the guy on YouTube says it. All right. Yorkshire Gold. Ooh, a smoldering shield. Fun. Wait, can I talk to you? I can't. Okay, that means you're an enemy, and I don't want to fight you. Character build pots? No, I do not want to character build the pots. Look, it's been confirmed that these things are live sentient creatures stolen away from their home and forced into, like, slave labor. I do not want to, like, fight the pots. Well, he's wrong? Okay. Well, look up Spiffing Brit Yorkshire Gold Tea. He talks about it all the time. It's his favorite tea, and it's the best tea in the world to him. I think he's officially sponsored by them at this point. Oh, are you coming over here to give me the business? Can we make that jump? I don't think we can make that jump. I mean, we can jump pretty... Sir? I had the high ground. I gave it up. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, God. It's so hard to control the jumping sometimes. There we go. Weathered straight sword. I got excited there for a hot second. So do we try it? Do we try this jump? That's what it's for, right? Oh, God. Oh. Okay, I think we could make it. Oh, I can't even, like... Oh, I can power through this a little bit. I can actually power through the lava a bit. I didn't think that was going to be an option. Okay, there's a trick to this that I'm aware of. Redeem hats off to you. Wait, hold on. Am I taking damage here? I'm not. Okay. Can I suggest a tinfoil hat? I have aluminum foil. Is that okay? There's aluminum foil in the... jumping is going to make things worse. Oh, is it one of those? Current poll. Should the company Poggers emote be a Froggers emote? What? Who got a hold of that? Ika, did you hack the system? Because it's so slow. Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was like causing the lava to splash on me. But Ika, is aluminum foil okay? Board members, a poll has started. What foil? Aluminium? Aluminium? Aluminium foil? Is that better? I can't say Yorkshire correctly, but I can say aluminium fine. Daggers have the quick step ability that makes lava turn. Yes. I actually have the claws from, what do you call it? From the Bloodhound guy. That has the quick step from that. Does that work too? I know about the daggers thing from Dark Souls 3, but I wasn't sure if the Bloodhound Knight one works. You, sir? Cannot speak. What's wrong with aluminium? So, Ika, is aluminium okay for a hat? Because I don't have tinfoil. I don't even know if they make actual tinfoil anymore. I need confirmation here, people. Time is of the essence. I only have so much time to mess around in Elden Ring before we have to move on to Azura Dreams. Cardinal of Exodus is going to be very upset if I don't. Okay. Ribbon to the goat. Looks like the board wants a Hilby one so far. Instead of a Poggers, it's a Hilby. Well, you could have him with like his little beak open, right? Okay. All right. Turns out it's really hard to make an aluminium hat, by the way. I have a gigantic head, so I have to use like a lot of it. It feels kind of wasteful, but it's on there. Just for you, Ika. You paid your 1,000 solutions, and there you go. All right. Yeah, let's try this then. Oh, okay. That does teleport forward, but does it teleport forward? Oh, it does. Look at that. That's way faster in the lava. Let's go. Noticeably faster in the lava. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, I'm just happy the lava doesn't kill us instantly, honestly. My hair's all messed up from that fox, the demon fox hat. Okay. Okay. Maybe we just dual wield it and we lean into this for the moment. Also, I'm starting to run out of healing flasks. Oh, you know what? Now's a good time to do. We can put this back on. And this will let us slowly re-heal. Now you're shielded from all the evil 5G that was getting in your brain. Maybe that's the case. Maybe that's what's going on. Okay, I'm wondering if... Like, there's a little bit of ground I can stand on over there. I'm wondering if I can jump onto that little ledge that's sticking out. Oh, I missed it. Man. Oh, yeah, that's much faster. No, I'm still on medium load, so it was just that I was in the fire. Okay. Whoop. Oh, I didn't make it. But, okay. Okay, good. They don't seem really interested in attacking me. Okay. How does it look, though? Do I look fashionable? Do I look like a cool wizard or something? Oh my god, the blood buildup annihilated that guy. Whew. Yeesh. Alright, let's just go this way for now, because I know I can make this jump, but I don't know if I'm going to ever make that other jump. Maybe we're meant to come around from the other side at some point. Is this not where I was meant to go? Wait, am I missing something? Oh, does it just take me back up here? That's not interesting. Like, you know too much and the aliens are coming? Okay, that's probably about where I'm supposed to be. Kind of look like the guy who wears a boot on his head who wants to run for president. I don't know who that is, but all right. Love that man, though? I don't know who that is. You want to hop into a voice chat with me just to say 2 words, then leave? I mean, all right, I guess. Hold on. Let me, well, this doesn't pause, but hold on. No. I need that to go away, actually, because I need to open the Discord. Are you in our? You're in our Discord. I think I remember welcoming you in. We have one in the UK from the Monster Raving Loony Party. Oh, okay. There's an open lobby in the Discord. Okay. Do you want this on stream or do you just want to talk to me? How do I like work around this? I'm DJing. I'm a DJ wizard. Stream is fine. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna be able to hear it very well. That's the problem. Okay. Oh, voice lobbies. Okay. I swear. It looks like I swear I'm not an elk is in here. Okay. Wait. Can you hear me? 2 words I need to hear said right. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna make a quick change then. I'm gonna do it this way. Now, I hope this works. Am I connected? I think I'm connected. I feel like it's saying I'm connected. But I'm not hearing anything. Hello? If you're talking, I can't hear you. I can't tell if I'm in the right lobby or not. Yeah, no, it's module Raven Hillbrook. Hold on. I know I can test it. I can test to make sure the audio is playing through the right spot so I can actually hear it. Oh, wait. Wait, hold on. I gotta make sure my input device and output device. Okay, those are set. Yeah, so we should be good there. Okay, that's working. So yeah, we're good. The poll is ending. I can hear you and Discord is picking me up. Well, maybe I got it. Hold on. Maybe I got it through this. Oh, wait. Okay, say something. Hello? A Hilby Pockers, which I'm down for, but... Hello? Okay, that seems to be working. I'm going to turn the noise suppression off. I don't think I need that. I don't need video calling. Yeah, I don't know why it's not. I don't hear anything. I don't need video settings. I'm not using my camera. Oh, wait. Maybe I can set this instead of default. Okay. Wait, we can set it like this. Maybe this will work. Welcome, OSR. How's it going? Thanks for your input on the... It's fine on my end. Okay, I'm not hearing anything from anywhere. I should be hearing people, right?
Now.
Hilby Poggers will be the next emote. Thank you for your input, board members. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, Ica redeemed 1,000 solutions for me to wear an aluminum hat. Well, he said tinfoil, but he let aluminum slide. Okay, what about here? Okay, now I'm hearing you. Okay, go ahead.
There we go. Right, I don't know what's happened there. Basically, Yorkshire, aluminium.
Okay, so Yorkshire,
aluminium.
aluminium.
You're pronouncing a U, but
All right.
That was all.
Aluminium. Like aluminium?
Aluminium.
Aluminium. But no U.
Pronounce the U. Pronouncing the U.
Aluminium. Aluminium.
Close enough. That's an improvement. I'll give you that.
Okay. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. Thank you.
Have a good stream.
Thank you. And that's proper British English with
Get back to work, you slacker.
Get back to work, slacker. Look, I was in a special meeting on proper etiquette, everybody. All right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, wait. I think I got to... Hold on. If I don't change the audio back, you are not going to hear what's going on. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, hopefully audio is fine now. Everything is back, hopefully. Okay. Yes, no problem. I mean, we always want to learn how to do things better, right? So, Yorkshire Gold, and aluminium. Not aluminium, aluminium. There's no U in there, apparently. I'm very confused. Is they really, like, not want me to get up here somehow? Really? Like, there's an open door in the whole bit. Oh, wait. Maybe I have to just outsmart them? Is this something? Doesn't look like anything. No, it's not anything. There is a U, but you don't say it. Right. Character building sauce. Not the second one. Right. Aluminium. Gotcha. All right, so there's definitely got to be a way. Hold on. Oh no. Oh, you got to be kidding me. That's where they deject me. That's where I get dejected from, is from that. Yorkshire Gold. Rip into the goat. Okay. Oh, we're all the way back here. Butts. Okay, we can actually maybe drop down over there and be okay. So since we died, I guess I'm going to explore a little bit. Get some of these random items that we saw. That was perfect. Yorkshire? Okay. Yorkshire Gold. Oh, the lizard. Oh, the lizard came right for me, everybody. He's not messing around. Not like the rest of these fools. Oh my god, double snakeman. Okay, wait, I can actually go this way. And since we killed the Omen... Oh my god, he's a reoccurring creature? Is the Omen Slayer guy? Oh god. Oh lord, oh jeez. They're gonna revoke your US passport, I guess. Good luck with that, though. I mean, they wouldn't have to take me far. I already live in Arizona. I'm like 5 hours away driving slowly to get... Oh my god, they're still coming. Okay. Alright, so you gonna come get me now? Nope, they just all gave up. Quitters. What a bunch of quitters. Alright, so now I gotta get, like, back over here. Unfortunately. Whatever way... Okay. That'll work. Revoke your... Easier than it looks. Yeah, I'm most of the way to getting outside of the U.S. I'm very close. In a one day's drive, I could be outside of the U.S. I could drive, I could leave the U.S., and if there wasn't border issues, leave, go to another country, and come back in one work day. Very close to the U.S. border. Okay. Oh. But, hi. Where did you come from? Oh, all you had was a glass shard. So useful. Oh, hello. Where did you come from also? At least for the... We're not bouncing off the walls with these weapons. Okay. Let me get this. Since we're so close to a level. Now the question is there a sneaky way for me to get over there? I did that in 2 hours if I had a boat readily available. Well, yeah, but you could drive to France. They have the channel tunnel now, right? The weird nonsense that is the channel, the tunnel bridge. Okay. I mean, I can. Oh, hello, hello, Mr. Snakeman. You fell into the lava again. Ah, but you're immune to fire because you're a jerk. Oh, and you can jump. But you are not immune to blood buildup. You're not that much of a jerk. Okay, cool. I want a footpath to France. I mean, that would be interesting. But how long would that take to actually walk? That seems like a long walk. That lava seems... Is this lava deeper? Is that what's going on? No, I guess not. Okay. Oh, lava snails. Okay, we've run into lava snails before. Been a minute, but... We have run into the lava snails before. Ooh, I can get up here. Oh, okay. Well, that was actually easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought that was going to be a lot more involved. Being fair. Just create an Ice Age bridge? Yeah. You know, if they can walk from rural Russia to, you know, parts of the U.S. and migrate that way, there's no reason we can't do it nowadays, right? And the Atlantic is notoriously cold. I think we could pull it off. I think we could pull it off. We'll start a Kickstarter. I think we can do it, team. Okay. They already gave up on the chase. Since I left within 10 feet of them, apparently. To be fair, their life is pretty miserable looking, so I guess I'm not surprised they gave up already, but... Oh, this one's carrying some kind of candelabra. Oh, it's a cat of nine tails. Oh, God. At least it doesn't hit very hard. Oh, that blood got him, though. The blood buildup won. I can do that with the coldness of my heart. Wait, what was that? I hope that was just XP. I hope that was just XP leaving its body, and that's all that was. All right. I was kind of hoping we would find something resembling a grace point, but... Okay, this one goes down, I think. Yes. Or not? Oh, there's two. So there's always one readily available. That's nice. That's a rarely seen technology around these parts. I don't like that there's this many cages around here, though. Also, I feel like I'm being led into a boss fight or something. Which I also don't appreciate, because I'm, like, really close. Oh, wait. No, I need this. I'm very close to a level. Oh! What did I just say? What did I just say? What did I just say? Boss fight. I knew it. I absolutely knew it. I called it. Called the boss fight. Looks just... It was a boss fight arena through and through. I'll let that lizardy boy hang out down here for a minute. You must fight Lava Jesus alone. I will fight him alone. That's not the issue. I just don't want to do it while I'm floating around with a bunch of XP for a level. That's my concern, is the level. Okay. Grace above, perhaps? I really just need a grace point. Like, those lava lizard guys aren't really that hard to fight most of the time. Oh my god, is that a god-skinned guy? That's one of those weird god-skin believers or whatever. Where are the graces at? I need a grace point. Quispy lizard? Yeah, Quispy lizard indeed. How is there no grace points around here? I'm dying. It's a Chawazad? Yeah. Basically. They also got the Flaming Hot Paris sponsorship. Yeah, it's a little different for him. Okay. Can I teleport? I can teleport back. What time is it? Oh, it's 4 on the dot. Okay, let's teleport back. I'll pop some runes. Quasi cupcakes? Rip into the goat. Yeah, we'll pop some runes. I will level up that way. And that way I don't risk a whole level's worth of XP. Since at this point it's pretty rare when I get a chance to actually level up. I need, I think, 2,000. So I'm going to need to pop 10 of these. That should be pretty close. Oh, God. We're 50 away. Straight up. Straight up 50. Where is like one? Okay, there's a snake man over here I can fight for 50. I got this. 100% sure. Oh, he's like calling for help or something. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, that was like 700 or something. And we only needed 50. Okay, let's get this level. The question becomes, what do I level up in? Okay, so we're still getting, what, 46 HP for HP. Oh, I think I was going to do mine to get into an even 20 so the numbers look better. But I don't use FP for much. It's a problem. Feels kind of wasteful. We could do endurance and get more stamina and a bigger max load. Strength still is pretty good. We're getting a 1-on-1. Yeah, our dex is kind of maxed out. That's not getting us anything cool. Wait, why is Arcane... I guess because of the blood and the poison, it's technically doing more damage? Interesting. It's strange to me that intelligence doesn't raise, like, FP. That's a separate stat, but... Yeah, maybe we just go for health. We go for health and we go up to like the level 40 area and we get a soft cap around 40 maybe. Okay. All right, cool. Well, that takes care of that. We made a little bit of progress. Nothing crazy there, but we made a little bit of progress. We met some cool people who aren't actually cool at all, and we're in a cool place that's actually literally lava hot, molten stone hot.